All right, adventurers, welcome back to Too Many Warlocks. A quick note before we get started. For those of you who were with us yesterday, our Sunday night producer, Larchmont St. Larch, he kind of dipped out sometime before the half, and we're trying to cover for him, but we haven't seen him since. So keep an eye out for Larch. He's a warforged, kind of quick talking. Just you can watch the old episodes. But in the meantime, we'll get back to the show. But if you do see him anywhere, let us know over in our Discord. We're a bit concerned at this point with how he went missing last time. Anyways, too many warlocks. Pot?
Thank you, Lenny. Be sure to check the dumpsters out back.
We all know who took him.
I'm sorry. I almost forgot to mention. If you're looking for your own hero, you might want to check over at HeroForge.com with over 37. I think there are 37 races at the moment with the latest edition of Octo People. That includes robots. So any hero you're looking for, you can find them and assemble them at HeroForge.com.
Thank you, Lenny. Now, announcements for today. Yes, we are doing our current episodes are being sponsored by Hero Forge, so be sure to head over there and create your own custom heroes. And if you actually check out YouTube, we've got a couple episodes up where we make some of the fine characters that you see on this show. So maybe you can check that out too. Also, still collecting donations for a Gen Con run, and also have our merch store up if you want to take a look and get your own Avalon Knights Academy merchandise for your very own. Regularly scheduled shows this week. We've got the final episode of Unknightly Partners on Thursday. And we also have Deadlands returning again tomorrow. And then regularly scheduled for the week, and we'll see you guys again on Sunday for Mercenaries of Mischief. That's it for the announcements for today. Lenny, if you please.
I'm going to murder this button.
Okay, for a second, I thought they got Lenny, too.
Just on the shores of the Deseret River, just across the way from Golden Fields, there rests a lonely keep.
Hello, and welcome to Too Many Warlocks. I, as always, am your benevolent Dungeon Master, Puck, and I'm joined today by these Too Many Warlocks, and also Redann. And I will now introduce them in no particular order. A renowned adventurer and granddaughter of Aaron Tealeaf, Kithri Tealeaf, is joining us today. Also joining us today, shopping enthusiast, former Eldritch Clown Car, and champion of the Brightstone Fighting Pits, Redann. Also joining us, the Rainbow Revolutionary and stirrer of shit world around, Guy Boutomps. And last but not least, library enthusiast and infernal caterer, Penn Rice. When last we left our heroes, the chase for the warlock serial killer known as Eric came to a sad end. And the party disembarked in Cholt. at Port Ninezaru. The city had much to offer, and it was learned a few episodes back that perhaps the tea leaf name might be better known out here. So, Redann went shopping. Penn went researching. And Kithri and Guy went to a local tavern to find out that indeed the tea leaf name is well known here. In fact, there is a drink named after Grandpa Aaron. And various stories were shared, some of dubious description, but still. And Penn went and engaged in research and found a picture, an illustration of this team that Grandpa Aaron was a part of. And Redann decided to park outside the temple and wait for Grandfather Zatembe for an audience in the morning. After a drunken conversation with Kithri, Penn decided to head to the bar and meet with them, only to be ambushed by bandits on Raptor back. And one of the bandits removed his cloak to reveal that it was, in fact, Reggie Riptire, well-known dinosaur racing champ and man of extraordinary ego. Now, knocked off of his high horse and forced into a life of crime. But he also has two other mysterious people with him. So, we will now engage this in progress. And Penn, I'm going to need you to roll me an initiative, son.
Oh, you won't let me have my one spell. You're going to make me
No, you were ambushed, sir.
You're lucky you get a roll. You were ambushed.
They announced their arrival. That's hard.
No, they jumped out and then they announced their arrival. But
That's
you might
fair.
be okay. That's a pretty good number.
Oh boy.
That's pretty good. All right, let's take a look at how this ends.
Hopefully that's a dimension door with a bonus action of a double fingers.
Oh boy. That's less great. Oof. And the last one. Nope. All right. Ben, you're up.
All right. Well, bye. See y'all later. I'm gone. I'm on the nearest rooftop. Moving.
All right, you're on the nearest rooftop.
And I'm moving. Do I know where I am in the town? Like, do I at least know where I'm headed?
You are in the merchant's ward.
All right. Well, I'm up on there, and I'm gonna move as far as I can in the direction I'm going, and get ready to do another thing after that.
Okay,
There's actually a scale at the bottom of the map.
there
A
is.
scale. We can weigh things.
For distance.
And that's how Penn died.
Yeah, and that's how Penn died. All right,
Sad and alone.
so Penn, as you start to run away, one of the brigands chases after you on Raptor back. And I'm going to need you to make a Constitution save.
Oh, why? Yeah.
All right. You're paralyzed.
Okay. Do I at least know what happened? Was I hit with something, or was it a spell, or am I just like,
One of them produced a wand, and he pointed the wand at you and uttered a command phrase, and then you became paralyzed.
Oh, you.
Okay. So now I gotta figure out if you fall off the roof.
Oh God! Is it a flat roof or a slanted roof?
A lot of them are slanted, as you can see.
These rules.
You're
as
still up there.
written. Yeah.
You're still up
Okay.
there.
Like hanging by the gutter.
So while you're still up there, paralyzed, they make their way up the building. And the hoods come off, and you can see there is a large half-orc woman, a spindly man who appears to be a wizard who had evidently used his wand to paralyze you. And Reggie is there as well. And they proceed to tie you up, put a blindfold and a gag on you.
You know, I could still talk to y'all, I say, an awakened mind. And you absolutely will not shut me up. I will keep talking.
It's okay. You can talk to Reggie all you want.
Now I almost don't want to. I don't even know what emotion.
It's okay. Look, you're probably wondering what's going on here. Allow Reggie Riptire to tell you his sorrowful tale. I used to be the greatest dinosaur racer in all of Port Nine Zaru.
Mm-hmm.
Women of all shapes and sizes used to come to my tent day in, day out and say, please, Reggie, please just say hello to us. Let us have a handwritten signature headshot. Oh, how the masses would cry out for me, Reggie Riptire. But one day, cheaters and brigands came to my tent, and they used some kind of mind magic on Reggie Riptire, tricked him into some horrible bet, and made Reggie lose his race. After that, Reggie couldn't get hired anywhere in the town anymore. He got down on his luck and ended up begging for gold coins on the streets until he found his new best girl, Mona the Masher over here. And the half-orc woman kind of blushes a little bit. Mona let Reggie into her gang. And now I wander the streets at night, preying on those more fortunate than myself, till I can once again return to racing glory. And that is the sad tale of Reggie Riptire.
Okay. Hi there. Innocent right. I also have a sad story, but I won't waste your time.
Oh, that's cool. You can tell it to me. And at this point, you can feel you've been loaded up on the back of a raptor and you're moving through the city streets.
My hat on? Is it at least like tied?
Oh yeah, no, they keep your stuff together.
Oh. I lost my memory.
You've been patted down for valuables and things have been taken.
Oh, God. I'm not. Have you? I do not have a lot of money. I mean, I guess compared to like a lot of people, I don't have a lot of money. Compared to the people I work with, I do not have a lot of money.
I mean, you don't have a ton of stuff, but I mean, you got these cool staffs and like, what's with this skull box?
I have not yet been able to get that open, but I'm a necromancer.
Why do you have so many creepy things?
Did you hear what I just whispered into your brain? Have you not noticed I'm whispering into your brain?
Yeah, I get that, but that's okay. My psychic powers are developing. I ask that you be not afraid.
Look, I have one request of you. If you're going to go dump me in a ditch somewhere or whatever, I have one singular request, and you can even use my gold to do it. But do I know the bar they went into? She told me, right? Did she?
I don't know, Kithri. I don't think
She
you
said,
said the
"Come
name
have a
of
drink
it.
at." You had to have said it.
I don't think I did.
I don't think she did.
No,
I'm trying to pull
Kithri
up the
was
memory
drunk.
in my mind.
Nope, definitely didn't.
I would have known where to go though. I had to know. We're missing something. Somebody in chat, please tell me.
BJ says she did.
Okay,
Oh,
I
well,
thought she did because
look,
she's
Oh,
like,
I don't know,
Drink, they
that's-
if
have
BJ says she did. Oh, wait.
Wait a minute. Oh no. Oh no.
No, it's fine. You said she did. We'll take your word.
Okay, what is your request?
I'm gonna be like, I just want one last drink from my favorite bar, the blah blah blah, whatever the lightning lizard or whatever. it was
The
called.
thundering lizard.
Yes, that.
Oh, you won't be getting any drinks where you're going.
Oh well, that's real cool, man. Here I
I mean,
am.
you might when we get there. I don't really know the person, but there's somebody new in the jungles, and they want us to bring them necromancers.
That doesn't. What? This is gonna be real awkward.
Well, you're a necromancer, right? That's what you said.
I'm occasionally. You didn't even know that. I told you that.
You told me before we were maybe going to do the ditch thing, but now we're going to do this necromancer stuff. We just thought you were some kind of nerd.
Wow. I kind of hate you. You're very rude. Should I be concerned? I feel like I should be concerned, but I'm annoyed.
And then you hear the woman's voice. She says, "Hat, knock him out."
Hey, how about we don't? How about we don't knock me out? Am I being knocked out?
You might be being knocked out. Hat casts sleep on you.
Is there a
Let's see
save
how
for
many-
that?
Ooh, that's
D8s
probably
he
not
does.
enough.
What do I have to do?
You don't have to do anything. He's got to roll enough D8s to equal your full HP.
What? Oh, that is how that spell works. That's
Yep.
weird. That is
Yeah.
a weird spell. It's a
Oh, look,
neat
sleep
spell.
is great. All right, it's 5D8.
I wish I knew sleep,
He's going to go
but like, for
2
real.
levels higher for 9. All right, let's see if we can put Pendleton right to sleep.
You absolutely can't.
All right. And roll.
It's 45.
Okay.
I'm bad at math.
So
no.
he casts the spell on you. And you're still awake. How do you want to play this? Because you feel the spell hit.
I'm just gonna go a little limp.
You're gonna play it out?
Yep. I'll just real quiet. I'm trying to think. Oh crap! Does it take to get your familiar back if you've got him in the pocket dimension? That's like an action. You have to probably snap to do that, don't you?
Yeah, you got to do a thing, and they do have a wizard on the team who's trying to make sure you can't cast spells.
God, fine. Yeah, I'll just be asleep.
All right, cool. So everybody else, as Penn is being taken out of the city.
Yep. I'm just babysitting Kithri, just making sure nobody takes advantage of the party girl.
What does it take to cast?
Gee, I just spoke to Penn, and he's gonna be on his way, so we can give him a drink and tell him all the great stories, and this is gonna be great. And have you heard from Redann?
He was going shopping, but yeah, I can't wait till I see Penn after about 3 of these tea leaves, eh?
Yeah.
How did you get down off the chair? They were taking you around and around the bar a minute ago.
I mean, I jumped.
She's got those the fluttery cables stuff. things have started to wind down in the bar. You guys have been there most of the night. As time kind of fast forwards on.
Yeah.
And as it gets later, the place starts to empty out. And people pass out or head off to bed, as is customary in these kind of establishments.
Penn should have been here, but did I tell him where we were? Oh. I'm gonna pull out the sending stone. Penn! We're at the Thundering Lizard! And hey, Redann, we're at the Thundering Lizard!
I'm outside a temple. I'm waiting.
Cool, be safe. Hey, Penn! Penn!
Penn is not responding.
I do not have that anymore, I'm sure.
It's just in somebody's bag. It's just my voice coming out.
Penn!
He's not replying.
Anyone but him, I wouldn't be so worried, but we got to find Redann. He can find anybody with that compass he got there.
Oh yeah, he said he was outside a temple. Hey, Redann, what temple are you outside of?
The Temple of Grandfathers of Tembe.
The Tembe's temple. Why? What's up?
Penn's not answering.
Oh, fuck. If I lose my spot, I'm gonna be pissed. I'll go find him.
I mean, we can get you back on the phone.
I'm gonna jump on my broom. You're like, Jinja, think you can ride that bird or should we wait?
Oh, I could ride a bird.
Let's fucking do it.
Woo!
I'm gonna go looking for Penn.
And he goes, yip, yip.
Yip, yip.
All right. You go looking for Penn. Using the compass.
Indeed.
The compass at this point is pointing you out of the city and into the jungle.
Hey, I'm going out of the city into the jungle in this specific direction.
Should we come? The buddy system.
I mean, how fast can you get here? Do you think Penn would go off into the jungle alone?
No.
So what's more important, speed or caution? Your choice.
I lean over and yell into the stone. You go. She's in no condition to buddy anybody's system. Go.
No, I can totally do this. It will be fine.
Just go.
All right, I'm going. I'm moving at about 50 feet a minute, or 50 feet every 6 seconds or so. So I should be good.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, I'm like 100 odd feet in the air. It's like, shoo.
We go outside and what direction you said he was going?
Out into the wood. He wasn't very specific. We need to get better.
I would have gave his best description of direction.
Gives you a rundown.
Cool. So he's up that way.
Yeah. Well, there's only so many gates, so yeah, make for the gate in that direction, I guess.
Yeah, he would have directed you that he was headed into, according to this map, the route takes him along the river Show and Star.
So I have to go find the local chamber of commerce and get their map.
There's a couple of them around. There are large portions of the map yellowed out. Those are yellowed out because of an infestation of undead.
Oh, okay.
Oh, maybe. Wait. Maybe Penn is like he heard about undead and was like, let's go check this out, and you know.
Yeah, I was thinking the same
judgy
thing.
Sometimes.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Suddenly, I'm not so worried about him.
Yeah.
Oh, the only thing is, he's going to tomorrow morning when he come back into town with everybody's dead family behind him, still in the suit they are buried in. People are going to get so pissed.
Oh, that could be bad. Yeah, we should go find him.
Yeah, who knew we'd be his conscience, eh?
Uh-huh.
Maybe you better not drive, eh?
Drive what?
Yeah, you guys don't have any method.
I assume she's flying most of the time because she's got the cloak, and I know I would.
Yeah, she's like hovering.
Yeah.
Probably
it's
like weaving a
Yeah,
little.
maybe it's better if you walk.
Oh, yeah, like walk a straight line and and Z W. Oh dear.
Okay, here we go. The fresh air. It's good for you, eh?
Yeah.
Just breathe. Eh?
Okay.
All that alcohol-free air. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. Eh?
So, Kithri and Guy, you guys are going to be a bit far behind on this.
Yeah.
Redann, eventually you track them down to what appears to be an old fortification. It looks kind of like a military fort to you.
Do I have any idea as to like how many people would be in there, or?
It appears to have been taken over by a group of bandits. They have a couple dinosaurs, and from your count, probably about 10 to 12 people milling about in it. You can kind of float above on your broom and get a good idea of what's going on.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some solid recon and wait for like that 1 a.m. dark.
Okay. All right. So while you wait for it, Penn, you are brought into a place. You can't see. You still got your blindfold on, and they tie you to a post. Let's see, all right. Now you just got to hang out here until the interested party shows up.
What? I'm sorry, I just woke up. And this is all an awakened mind, I guess. I'm gagged. Can I not be blindfolded anymore, as I'm tied to a post? And since I can talk anyway, is this really,
Well, I mean, Mona said you had to stay blindfolded because you could do magic mojo and stuff.
What if I promise not to?
Well, I don't know. That would depend on whether or not you were one of Reggie Riptire's friends.
Look, I could be, but this is a bad start. Like, I've never had a friend who kidnapped me and tied me up. Like, I have a friend who would probably be into that. He would probably, but no, I'm not. I'm a different kind of,
Well, I didn't hurt you.
You hurt my feelings.
Well, how did I do that?
You were like, you took my stuff. You said I was
creepy. Your stuff's over there.
You said you thought I was just a nerd, which I would normally take as a compliment, but I heard your tone. I heard how you look at me. Oh, I can't do that.
Just to the side to see how you look at me.
I'm wounded.
There's nothing wrong with being a nerd. Whatever. Sometimes nerds can do cool stuff.
Yeah, I know, but I, and I thought Reggie was a cool name, but here you are. It's pretty uncool being tied up.
Whatever. You probably never even seen one of my races.
I don't make it to Chult very often. That's not my fault. You ever been to Waterdeep? That place sucks. That's where I am stuck all the time.
I'm from Waterdeep. It's great. But they don't have any dinosaur races.
Yeah, well. What is happening?
Putting everybody out on the board. All right. And eventually the other voices come in and they said, you hear the female half-orc again. She says, I called out to the edge of the forest. I imagine a representative will be here soon.
Hi, can I know at least who I'm meeting with? Or,
Oh, there's some weird looking dudes and they control all of the undead in the forest.
That sounds super cool.
They're apparently led by this super beautiful lady. I thought she was like dead or something, but apparently she's still alive.
So like potentially undead.
Oh, I never even thought of that.
Well, now I'm invested. Can I, what do I have to do to convince you to untie me? Because, like, I don't want to meet somebody like this. And I just kind of gesture. Just like, this is not the best me I can be. Surely you understand.
Well, we got to make sure you can't get away.
Does your wizard not know dispel magic? Does he not know how to, like, stop magic?
Oh, hey, yeah. Hey, Jimmy the Hat.
Is he literally a hat? I can't see.
He's just got a really big, like, witch's hat.
I was just asking out loud.
Yeah, but I guess you can't see him yet. And so you hear the sound of a spell or ritual being prepped. And then, all right, that should do it. Haha, now I can untie you and you can look on the glory of Mona's Mashers.
Is that her name, or should I, like, be blushing? Like, what is
No,
he?
this is Mona, and I'm Reggie.
Oh!
I wanted to
Gotcha.
call it Reggie Rippers, but I mean, Mona is kind of the boss. But, I mean...
Okay, well, this is... yes, well, nice to semi-formally meet you.
So, yeah, there's this really skinny, pale guy with, like, a giant wizard's hat. And he has placed an anti-magic field around you.
This is less fun, but, it is what it is. Is Handy okay under my hat?
Handy is his fingers are tied up together.
They found Handy?
They found Handy. And his fingers are tied together and he's sitting on top of your stuff.
Like a steer at a rodeo.
Yeah.
Just three legs tied together.
Oh, Lord. So what's the plan here? Because you obviously want me for something. So, like, is this a partnership deal? Or are y'all gonna, like, let me do work? Or what's going on with this?
No, we just heard that dead lady's gonna... Oh, sorry. Undead lady is gonna pay bounties for, like, any necromancers people bring to her. She's got a thing for necromancers, I think.
What kind, like eat them, or like, work with them, or
I don't know. We didn't ask.
I don't like this. I don't love this. This is this is not ideal.
You want me to double check with her when she gets here?
I don't want to be fed to anybody.
Well, look, Reggie isn't the kind of person that feeds people to people. I'm basically like Robin Hood, that guy who robs from rich people.
I am not rich. I literally have no money half the time. Like, I have some money I got paid from my last job. It took months, mind you. And that's
I don't
all
know.
I've
You look
made.
kind of fancy. You got nice clothes.
Yeah, I'm a caster. Look at him. Look at that hat. That's a nice hat. But,
It's like floppy. There's patches on it. What? I don't know what this has to do with Jimmy's hat.
he's fancy looking. He's got a nice hat. Look at you. He's got to be dressed well. With the way he talks.
Well, no, he looks filthy. He's like wearing like a leather racing jacket that's got like an arm partially ripped off, and it's all dirty and patchy now.
Do you not? And I'm looking at whatever that guy with the hat's name was.
Jimmy the Hat.
Jimmy the Hat. I'm like, do you not know mending? Do you? What? It's like you know all the things that I would expect a wizard not to know, but then you don't know.
Jimmy says nothing, takes off his hat, reaches into it, pulls out a large bottle of liquor, and wordlessly just sits down next to a doorway and starts to drink.
All right, well, I could fix that jacket for you if I wasn't in, this, however this works.
Oh, I'd like you to fix my jacket. And then Reggie goes over to a doorway and puts his hand up on it. But it can't be fixed. It's a representation of my lost career.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. I met someone more insane than us. Oh.
I need to wear these every day to remind myself that Reggie Reptile isn't a racer anymore. But someday I will be. And when that day comes, I will mend my jacket.
Oh my God, I can't take it anymore. You have to know the truth. I was trying to play it cool and pretend like I didn't know. But like I'm your biggest fan. Tragedy befell me when I went to Waterdeep. I ended up with a patron. I didn't even know how it happened, but he took all my memories. It was horrible. I couldn't remember anything about you. All I had was this one memento. My Reggie trading card. And then that burned away in a fight. So now I don't even have that. And I'm real sad. I could feel the...
I'm having a great time.
I can feel my conviction slipping. Let me get back. I just didn't want you to know, and I couldn't believe that you turned to this life. I didn't want to believe it. They told me, but I was like, never my Reggie. He wouldn't do that. He stands up for the people. And then this, and I didn't want you to know because it broke my heart, but I can't lie any longer. Now you know the truth.
Reggie wordlessly walks into the anti-magic circle, gets on his knees and hugs you.
Am I like still like down?
Yeah, you're still bound.
Oh, well.
He's like, I knew you believed in Reggie. I knew you believed in me.
I did,
It's
but I don't know what to believe in anymore.
It broke me too. And it's like everybody else is uncomfortably exchanging glances.
I dressed up like you for a school project. You were my hero.
Oh. Well, in that case, I got a special gift for you.
I don't like that.
He goes out and he comes back and he's got another jacket and he's holding up, it says Reggie #1 on the back. My original jacket, and it's all yours for my biggest fan.
Oh my God. Can you sign it for me?
Look in the pocket.
Can I get in the pocket? Do I have hands right now?
Oh, right. Let me help you.
Oh, we've come a long way, but we're getting there.
He's got the Reggie Riptire card, and it's signed for you.
Oh, God.
To my best friend.
Oh, wow.
The guy in the hat I picked up in the alley.
This day's really coming around, and I put it on, like, over the poncho, so it's, like, tucked in the arms and stuff. Oh, my God, it fits. Does it fit?
Yeah, I mean, a little bit.
It goes on.
While this is happening, above, as Redann floats in the sky waiting for the witching hour, Redann, you see 3 individuals in red wizard robes emerge from the forest.
About how far are they away from Penn?
They're making their way into the camp.
I'm going to go a little higher, pick Jinja up, and say to this little bird thing with my little medallion, go close. Can you go close to them? I want to know what they're saying. And I'm going to use, what is it? Yeah, speak with animals. There's something else I have that I can see through its eyes.
Well, you have Jinja with you. Couldn't he go?
I'm not sacrificing Jinja.
Okay.
Rude.
He's my cookie.
Sorry. I'm just checking.
Shit, what is this? Beast sense.
All right.
Concentration for 1 hour, can see through the eyes of an animal.
All right. So you use your beast sense and you send this bird down. And while Reggie Riptire and Penn are having their tearful exchange of gifts, these people enter the tent that you're in. And Penn, you know this garb. You met one of these people before.
I was real excited, and then I remembered, didn't this guy not want the other guys to know that I could do this? I feel like this was a thing.
Yep. These are Red Wizards of Thay.
Dun, dun, dun.
Hey.
Frying pan? Fire.
I was just getting out of the frying pan there. Oh, hi. Oh my god, I know what these are.
They go, oh, this is a find.
Hey, brothers and or sisters. I can't really see under the hood.
Do not call us that.
Oh. I'm wounded.
We recognize you from the description of our brother.
What?
Lady Valindra will be quite pleased.
Because I'm a necromancer?
No, that we can recover the stolen material.
Well, did you ever think I might be an investment? Did you ever think? Like, what? First of all, I didn't ask for this. I did, but somebody came to me and offered me this. This is not my fault. Whatever.
And he has been punished.
Why?
Because he assumed Lady Valindra was dead. And he should know better.
I would have never assumed such a thing, but I also don't know who that is. Or do I? Would I have known? I'm a fan of this kind of
history
literature.
check.
Can I have advantage because it's necromancy? Maybe.
Sure.
Yeah.
Am I hearing this?
You are hearing this from the bird.
Can I history check that?
Absolutely.
And you'll... Sorry, Penn.
Oof. No, it's fine. I'm happy to be here.
All right, well, Penn, you know that Valindra Shadowmantle is the leader of the Red Wizards of Thay. And she is an incredibly powerful lich. And she was last seen in Chult during the Death Curse, which was conquered by some adventurers. And afterwards, nobody knew what happened to Lady Valindra. She was assumed dead.
Here's the important part. Do I know if she was evil?
She's not a nice person.
See, that's really open-ended. You could be not a nice person and not be the worst person. So.
Okay, let's go with she's kind of evil.
Yeah. All right, well.
Let's go with lawful evil.
I never would have assumed that. In fact, I am a fan of her work. Look, I don't know if you guys have applications. I tried, and then this guy came, and I was like, hey, This is cool. Maybe I can earn a spot. Something like that. I don't know why. I'm just trying to help. I don't even feel like there's any point. Y'all aren't even making faces. There's no expressions. I'm giving you everything here, and y'all are just like, nothing.
You are not a wizard.
I can occasionally do wizard things.
We are called the Red Wizards of Fae.
Yeah.
Do you see the missing component here?
Have you ever thought of branching out? This could be a good opportunity. Like, I feel like you're not seeing the bigger picture. It's really, there are some druids that could do some crazy stuff.
Like, let me talk to you about druidism and necromancy. You ever heard of a guy named Gulu?
But
while this is unfolding, eventually Guy and Kithri make their way up to this camp.
It takes us a while to get there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. On the walk, I will catch up with her because I'm assuming she's going quickly. Kithri, you had quite a night today, eh?
Yeah. I mean, I totally wasn't expecting, like, the first place we went into, they knew my grandpa and they had a drink named after him, and that was a lot.
You can be proud of your name now, eh?
I think so.
You want to make that official?
What do you mean?
I got a thing I can do. Don't worry, I can do it while we walk. It's just sort of an accepting who you are ceremony.
Okay.
And I will use 10 minutes to use ceremony to cast Coming of Age on her because it seemed appropriate. I know technically it's supposed to be a young adult, but after she, like I said, she kind of just took her name for real. So for the next 24 hours, whenever she makes an ability check, you roll a d4 and add the number to that roll.
Oh.
So it's basically like a 24-hour bless.
Cool. And I mean, technically Kithri is a young adult, so.
Yeah. So it does work, yeah. So yeah, 10 minutes talking about the importance of family, and then at the end of it, I just very lightly touch you on your head, and you are a proud tea leaf, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's awesome knowing that, we're entertainers, but also, my grandpa really was a hero, and hopefully I can be one too.
That means there are 2 already in your family already, eh?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, hopefully this one is really good at rescuing idiots, eh?
Yeah.
Back down the road. No, that's all I wanted to do.
Oh, that's great. All right, so Redann, from your vantage point, eventually you see Kithri and Guy working their way up along the river line towards this building.
I'm staying where I am, and on my little sending stone, I'm giving them everything I can, telling them to hide, and asking for feedback. What should I do?
Well, we need to get Penn out of there. That doesn't sound like a good spot.
I can just dive bomb onto this place and we'll see what happens, but I kind of don't want to die right now.
Yeah.
Maybe we wait until they're asleep, eh? Only one of them is awake.
I can poof in there and untie Penn and then run.
Well, here's the thing. You guys can all poof and disappear somewhere else, right?
No.
Kind of.
No,
well, I mean, I can go to the astral plane, but that's not quite the same thing, eh?
Well, I'm watching Penn right now. Long story. I'm watching Penn, and he can see and he can move, kind of. But he's just standing there. So, what's going on? Why doesn't he just poof away? Does he want to be here?
he like tied up and?
Yes, he's tied up, but.
Well, I mean, usually people don't tie you up, but then, well.
But he's still
except for
there.
That book, but that's not the kind of.
Wait, what? We're coming back to this later.
What? No.
Important things. Looks like there's a lot of dangerous people down there. I don't want to go in right now. I think we should wait until they're either asleep, like you said, or if they take him out and then we can jump them, because I've got a great idea on how to get him if he's with a smaller amount of people. Ideally traveling, but...
Cool.
Yeah,
So
for
we'll
sure.
just wait and be ready.
Yeah, we can get closer, but yeah, for sure, don't take them all at once. Eh?
Eventually, from out of the forest comes a collection of undead gorilla-type creatures. And they're carrying a royal litter into the camp.
Guys, this looks fucking bad. Like, really fucking bad.
More people, not less people.
I mean, it's too late to go in, but it's fucking bad. Stay away.
If these are the important people, everyone will be looking at the litter, eh? Once they all bow to whatever the hell's in there, we make our run. We grab him, we go, eh?
If that's what you want, just tell me when to go.
Wait. And yeah, we wait until they are all bowing to whatever the hell is in there.
So the procession makes its way up to the tent where Penn is being held.
Ah, shit.
And then it's set on the ground. And a beautiful golden-haired elven woman wearing a spiky crown steps out. And Penn, you see this. She's silhouetted in the doorway to this tent.
Maybe distraction?
Are we within 60 feet?
I mean, I'm gonna bow. I'm gonna,
Well, you're tied up.
He untied me to put the jacket on, right? That was what.
No, he didn't. He took the gag off and he took the blindfold off.
Well, I'll do my best. I've got a hat. I can do one of these.
The red wizards bow. The ruffians who captured you do not.
I'm a bow. I'm gonna try. Like
It's
hard. It's hard to bow. My apologies, but
Oh, well, this is a surprise.
Hi.
Cast Shadow of Moil on myself and walk out into the clearing.
Oh, I am so upset with you. But
If I see him doing this, I'm popping a haste potion.
So yeah, black flames completely engulf me. I am. It's night, right?
Yeah.
So it is pitch black for 10 feet around me in every direction, and anybody that attacks me from within that range is going to take damage.
Okay.
So this tower of black flame steps out of the trees and just starts walking right towards the tent.
Can I be following, like, right behind?
Just like it's a 10-foot radius, so you can be like in it.
Yep, as long as you don't attack me, you're fine.
And if you like tug on the back of his coat, yeah.
I will
And
continually
anybody
use
attacking
the,
us. Oh, sorry.
halfling naturally stealthy to
Yep.
attempt to hide behind
Yep.
him.
And yeah, anybody who's in that area is, or at least I am, heavily obscured. Which anybody attacking me, it's counted as blinded. So.
do I
All
hear
right.
Commotions.
There is a commotion.
Yeah.
Oh no. I have so much I want to learn from you. That is said.
And as you walk up, Guy,
Yep.
Valindra
Mhm.
sees this massive dark flames coming up to her.
Yep.
And she go ahead and casts a spell.
Okay. She's actually gonna have. Unless, well, it depends what level she cast it at. I cast this at level 4, so.
She can cast it
But-
at a fairly high level.
Yeah,
if
not a
she
problem.
needs to.
Yeah.
And so as you run up to the tent, the flames go away.
And if I've got anything I can do, I go to full necrotic shroud and just keep coming. Now I'm an undead angel coming at her.
Okay. She
I'm
says
gonna
That she can't disperse.
I'm gonna try and hide under Guy's cloak.
she looks at you, she points out her finger, and she says, I believe introductions are in order.
Oui, I am Guy Bontemps, and that, and I point at Penn, is mine.
Hi.
And I keep coming.
Everybody fighting over little old me.
We're seeing who gets
All
the
right.
right to slap you around, and I tell you to behave.
Are you intending to run up and grab Penn?
Yeah, I will. If no one stops me, I will walk right past the procession, grab Penn, and if there's a back door or a window, we're going out that or out at the back of the tent. I'm just going to keep moving until somebody stops me.
Okay. She just kind of watches you go past, and then she casts paralysis on you.
Mm-hmm.
Give me that con save. And you managed to shake off a paralysis from Valindra's shadow mantle.
Yep.
But you notice you've entered an anti-magic field as you run up to Penn.
Yep. It's okay. This
I'm
is a racial trait. It's still there.
I'm superhero bombing
Technically,
down.
the undead part has dropped, but I'm still the fallen Aasimar. I'm just not an undead fallen Aasimar.
All right.
Hi.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming. I still want to talk to this lady, obviously.
Nope. And I just keep moving.
No, that's mine. All right, now we're in initiative.
I
Yep.
don't want to fight.
No, you don't.
No, we don't.
I has a question. For funsies, I was
Okay.
tied up pretending to sleep the whole way here. Could I have benefited from a short rest?
I mean,
The
sure.
difference is one spell slot, so
You can have your one spell slot.
thank you. Oh, right, I gotta roll that. Ew.
All right then.
Oh, this is awful.
I don't know. I don't know what we were thinking. Because I wasn't here by choice.
Pen is 13. Guy is
15. And to
15.
answer chat, when he's undead, it's all black and gray, but now that that's dropped, it's a full rainbow. The red hat, orange clothes, orange jacket, all the way down to the purple boots.
and 18. All right. It's 18. All right then. And let's figure out where Valindra is going to go. I'll put everybody else at the bottom. I'm not getting the initiative rolls today. All right.
Really in combat with a lich, y'all.
No,
We're
you're in
not
combat
staying in combat with this Lich. No,
The
no, no.
Lich. The Lich that ends all liches. She is bad news. All right. Okay, Redann, you're first.
Full dive bomb with 3 charges of Ring of the Ram on top of this woman.
Okay.
And I will rage beforehand. So
Oh boy.
that is a nat fucking 20.
Oh, they're gonna kill like my new favorite person.
Okay, so hold on here.
60, 10, and 60,
Hey.
10. Yeah.
Okay,
That
yeah.
is 57 points of force damage.
All right.
And then I'm gonna get up,
Okay.
run to Penn, and cut him free with a knife. So that's attack, action,
Okay.
bonus action. And I'm gonna get on my broom, keep running, and fly away.
All right. You don't fully make it out just yet. Oh boy.
And oh shit, I just lost roll 20. I'm hasted up too, so I think it's like 80 feet of movement that I need to confirm.
Does that change your fly speed?
Oh yeah, right, because the broom goes 50. I don't know.
Yeah, the broom
TM's
goes
choice.
50 regardless of your haste.
So you could fly 50 or run 80.
Yeah.
I'll dump 2 charges to run, 2 psychic charges and run 40 and fly, and then go whatever. Max whatever you want to give me.
She uses her legendary action to touch you upon you attacking her. Sorry, that should have been toggle and
Actually, yeah, her attacks are all at advantage because he raged.
Yeah.
Right? So, yeah.
oh, that's true. He is raging.
I didn't reckless, but yeah, it's raged.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
All right. So she's going to touch you. You are paralyzed, sir.
Understood.
And you take 12 cold damage. So things progress. Redann drops from the sky, nails Valindra, and as she scrapes across the ground from his hit, this beautiful elven woman flecks away into the true form into her true lich form. And then she just taps him with her hand and he falls down prone. All right. Next up, we have Guy.
I had it all covered until he got paralyzed. So I'm standing over Penn, who's now untied, right?
Yes. Well, actually, yeah, sure. We'll say he's untied at this point.
Well,
Also,
Redann
sorry.
cut him loose, right? So
Anti-magic field. How would that affect paralyzation? Sorry, don't want a rules lawyer, but this one seems important.
It's technically an ability. It's not a spell.
I think I was also in one. Like, I'm in the tent. Y'all are out of the tent, correct?
Yeah.
Like, so I think it's. I mean, I don't know how big it is, but I assumed it was just like one area around me. But I could be wrong. Still inconvenient though. Now that I think about it.
All right. So, what do you got, Guy?
I will. No, it's the only thing left to do. I gotta. This was not the original plan, but I am going to try and banish the Lich. I mean, she's just gonna use legendary action to get rid of it, but he wouldn't know that. So yeah, I will cast Banish on her.
Okay.
So technically a charisma save.
All right. She chooses to succeed.
Yep.
But we'll roll it anyways. Oof. It's a good thing she's a legendary creature.
Yep.
My rolls would be shit.
Well, that's two of them gone anyway. Okay. And other than that, I'm just standing over Penn protectively.
Okay. All right. Next up is Penn.
I saw Redann, I saw Guy. I've looked bewildered this whole time, and I just I stand up, and I just turn and look at Guy, and it's just this trust me. And then I'm gonna turn around and walk out. And so is Redann just at her feet?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just gonna run out and just take off my hat and take a knee in front of Redann and just be like, Parlay, and I shoot a look at Kithri wherever she is. I don't know where she is.
Hiding under Guy's cloak.
Well, there's there's a look at Guy, and then I'm like, and then down at
Her
Redann.
2 extra feet.
and I'm just like, Parlay, please, they have good intentions, but they don't seem to understand the gravity of the situation. And I'm here, so, please, just, I'm not gonna fight.
Very well. She will talk to you more after Kithri's turn.
Great. Okay, so I've seen Penn do that. Yep. Nope. I'm just reread checking something. Okay. I'm gonna poke my head out from underneath the cloak, just hey, sorry for the miscommunication. We just want to talk, and our buddy on the ground there just sometimes jumps into conversations real hard. And I'm gonna hold an action with my packed weapon if anybody comes like they're about to attack us.
All right. On Valindra's turn, she floats over to Redann. And just kind of turns him over. And does that thing where she grabs the chin in her cold, bony hands. This one has unusual lineage. And she claps her hands. And the gorillas bring in a chair for her. And she sits. She says, "Let me tell you all how this is going to go now. I'm going to ask questions, and you will answer them. And the next person who displeases me will be disintegrated. Are we clear?"
Yes.
Nothing. Just a stare.
Can do. I get. I'm gonna have to like be so diplomatic. So it's the Lady Valendra Shadowmantle.
Yes.
What is I came from somewhat of a royal family. What's the proper way to address someone like that?
Milady is fine.
Then yeah. I'm not,
Redann, you are released from your paralysis. And she says, are you going to behave?
Are you?
I have stated my terms.
I have no problem answering questions. Sorry
Very
for
well.
cannonballing you.
It'll be a good story.
It's an even better story for me to tell.
Now then, you, the one who dropped from the sky and attacked me, where are you from?
Mountains, north of Waterdeep.
Your parents, what are they like?
I don't know. Never met them.
Interesting. What do
Well,
you
I mean,
know?
I probably met them, but I didn't know who they were. It's a long story.
Well, what do you know about your bloodline?
Absolutely nothing.
Very interesting. Now then, you, the gift, the one who stole the materials from our city. I'd like for you to tell me how we're going to get those back.
I'm looking around trying to figure out who the fuck stole something, and I'm just scowling. I'm like, what did I fucking tell you?
I will say I was not aware of the nature of taking these gifts. They were offered unto me in a not full understanding. I think that's true, or at least mostly true. I am a scholar, though. I'm a researcher. I am, and I had flourished my book, I am a living library. And so
You are the archivist chosen.
Oh, you've heard of me, or at least him. So by extension, me.
Yes, so I imagine the knowledge has been added to his collection.
Yes.
That is displeasing.
Is there anything I could do to make it not displeasing? I feel like this could be an opportunity to, work together for something, and it's just this like, oh god, I'm way over.
No more for you.
Oh, yep.
The Asimar, who are you?
I am the man who would be king.
Hmm.
And you?
I am Lady Valendra Shadowmantle, leader of Thay.
It is a pleasure to meet you in both of your forms, eh?
Yes. My makeup has appeared to have run, and
Yeah, that happened to a gargoyle of mine. It's hard to do in the rain too, eh? Especially with all the running around and chasing shit.
the little one. You are?
Hi, I'm Kithri Tea Leaf. Buddies of these folks.
Tea leaf.
Uh-huh.
Of the reading leaves.
There's an association there.
Well, this is serendipitous. I will not have to disintegrate you all now. If you give me satisfactory answers to what I have to say next. You see, things are difficult in Chult these days. I came here with the expectation that I would be able to capture and enslave the soulmonger. That dream, unfortunately, did not come to fruition. Yes,
What's a soulmonger?
Soulmonger was a kind of infant god that was being created by a troublesome demi-lich. It caused a death curse a few years back. Anyone who had been previously resurrected was slowly dying, and no new people could be resurrected. The issue has been since sorted out by some adventurers, troublesome as they are. Yes,
That's a really pretty crown. Does it do anything?
it marks me as the leader of Thay.
Who are they?
An ancient sect of necrotic wizards.
And you're home.
I tried.
I look back at her. I'm like, I am so sorry. My bad.
It's okay for now, but you must be of use to me. Since then, a Yuan Ti leader known as Raznisi has been of some trouble to me. He and his people have disrupted my operations here, and they are the last stumbling block on my control of the ancient city of Omu. I understand that many years ago, the Broken Leaves acquired an item of power from the Yuan Ti.
Oh, that's interesting.
That item could perhaps be used to disrupt their operations now. So here's what I ask. Through whatever means you have available to you, remove Raznisi and his people from the city of Omu, and you will be saved my wrath. Yes.
Are there any bonuses for us doing this?
You may have whatever items Raznisi has in his possession. I simply want the tomb. He controls the section of the city where it is, and I need it.
You need the entire tomb, or just something within it?
I need the entire tomb. A Sararak is no longer there. It's hungry for a new leader that can take it in the right direction.
We can do this any way we choose.
Any way you choose. Although Reading Leaves did acquire a very powerful artifact of much importance to the Yuan Ti.
Do I remember any stories that my grandpa told that might hint to this artifact?
He did talk about how he put some stuff away from his adventuring days, but it never seemed to make sense. As he said, oh, I squirreled it away at the base of a half obelisk. And I mean, there's not any obelisks in Waterdeep.
I'm not not from this area. Does there happen to be any half obelisks around?
There are ruins all over the place.
Yeah. Okay.
How many days do you think it will take you to accomplish this task?
How many are we allowed?
Well, that depends. Your brute did drop from the sky and hit me with the ring of the ram.
Yeah, and I tried to send you back away from here. You took our friend, eh?
I did not take him. These people did. And they're like all crouched and like hiding behind things.
And
They worship you?
With the intent of selling him to me.
That changes nothing?
It changes everything. Can I see Reggie?
Yeah, Reggie is hiding.
Like, I point at him and I'm like, I want that one. That's my bonus. That one right there.
I don't care about these. You have 4 days. At which point, the Red Wizards of Thay will come looking for you.
No
Is this
problem.
acceptable?
In 4 days, I can talk a mountain into moving. This is going to be easy, eh?
Yeah, we can totally get this done.
Excellent.
And I'll say completely out loud, I know it's a shit idea. Look at these three. I know it's a shit idea, but at least we'll know where she is, eh?
I want to remain intact.
There's a good boy. And she climbs into her litter, and these zombie gorillas carry her off back into the forest.
I use
Wave.
thaumaturgy to make farting noises as they walk away. Not her, no. Coming out from inside the litter. Yes.
Oh, boy.
You now have 3 days.
Oh God, how did this happen?
He put an authority figure in front of Guy. That's how that happened.
All right.
I'm walking over to Reggie, picking him up, standing him up. Like,
Oh, hey,
see
I
you-
know you.
Yeah, you would do. You'll know me again. I'll see you in 4 days. And I just turn around and walk away.
What do you suppose he means by that? This was super intense. I was not ready for any of this.
I'm grabbing all my stuff. Andy, are you okay?
Handy gives you a thumbs up.
We just agreed to give a headquarters to a really shitty person, eh?
We agreed to get somebody out. And then, whoever moves in.
You know, 3 days is a long time, eh? We don't make no promises that we're going to hand it over to them empty.
Or intact. I can do a lot of damage in 4 days.
But first we got to get these other guys out, eh?
Yeah.
I wonder what liches really don't like, eh? Oh, right. Radiant light.
I don't know. It didn't look like she liked my cannonball either.
Lizards?
they don't like
that-
billions of lizards.
Well, you know what else they don't like, eh? Clerics. Eh? They also really don't like clerics, eh? Anyway, we got days to set a trap for them in that hole, because I am not giving that to another god, eh? We can't just... It wasn't worth the trade.
just a tomb, right?
Did you hear what she said?
That a Sararak used to run it?
And now it's empty and looking for a master? She's already a lich. She wants to be a god now, eh? We can't help her in that. It's like Lady Blackwind, eh? It's the same thing.
Yeah, I'm not really happy about how that went down, but I don't really want the knowledge ripped out of me, so...
We walk and talk.
I figured we were.
Yeah, you guys can walk and talk out of the
Get
camp.
the hell out of here, yeah?
Penn, what the fuck did you do?
Excuse me, no one came with me to the library, and then Mr. Reggie or whatever jumped me with like 3 people, and when I tried to dimension door out, I got paralyzed by some wizard. What happened to the buddy system?
Pointing back at Reggie, I'm like, that guy. That guy got the jump on you.
No, it was
That
actually
guy.
the guy with the big hat. He was talking a lot, but...
Yeah, he does that.
And now I'm, you know,
But
kind of
that's not what she was talking about, eh? She said you took something.
Yeah, thank you, Guy.
Did
That's
you add
exactly.
something that was not yours, eh? Something she wanted back?
We talked about this. We had to have talked about this.
Well,
I
we
know
can talk
Redann
about it
does-
again. You know, words they don't wear out when you say them, eh?
I was invited. I left you a note. I was invited by one of the Red Wizards of Thay to take the library of an old master who was gone. And so I absorbed it, and that's why now occasionally I can be a necromancer for a little while. It was not... He told me that he wasn't being completely open with all his other brethren because they didn't think that it would be beneficial, but it was to help with the fight with Blackwind. And it did. It definitely helped. But I don't know. I didn't think of it at the time as stealing. It was just someone giving me something that I didn't know much about at all.
I mean, so somebody offered you something and they didn't have the authority to offer it to you, but you had no way of knowing that. So really the person who should be in trouble is the guy that gave you the info and not you. You were just the innocent?
Yeah, but it's kind of like if someone swallowed a diamond, if the wrong person owned that diamond, they don't really care about the person around it. So, I mean...
But you'll just poop out the diamond.
You don't really... The point being, it's in my book, so it's really with my patron, who she presumably can't touch. So I'm not as worried about that, because I assume she understands that. But
So your patron can't pay the price for this, but you and us and everybody else, we can, eh?
I think we're just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah, and now shit has hit the fan and we have to deal with the spray, eh? Just because you didn't know the bag was full of shit don't mean you don't have to get and help with the spray.
There's always a way around it. If she wasn't evil, I wouldn't be as concerned, but I doubt this is a good thing we're doing.
Can't you give back what you took?
Not that I know of.
Have you asked?
I wouldn't if I could. I'd rather deal with this alone than give back all the knowledge I gained from that. I know so much now that I never knew, and it's part of my patron's collection now, which is my whole purpose as far as, you know, my deal with him is concerned.
And so the consequences that are inevitable from that decision, you don't care?
It's not that I don't care, but I can't. Even if I could give it back, it wouldn't be enough. That's not the kind of person that's just like, oh, thank you for giving me this back. You can be on your way.
That was the deal she offered. I mean,
Are you just saying that thing again where you say something and assume I'll just be like, oh, you're right? Because I don't remember hearing that.
Guys, can we just do this in our heads? And I'm going to fly up about 30 feet and just start watching. I do not want to get jumped right now.
It's difficult to see anything through the forest canopy.
Yeah, I just I want to be out of sight,
Yeah.
but close enough to be able to hear.
So,
Well,
hey there, you look red in the cheeks. Were y'all? Oh yeah.
I had a lot of Aaron tea leaves today.
Mm-hmm.
Is that incest or something? What's that?
I hate that. Thanks.
No, it's a drink.
No, her granddaddy's so famous he got drinks named after him, eh?
Damn, that's famous.
Yeah, for sure, eh? Him and RV Wallbanger, the only two I know, eh?
And I remember him saying something about hiding like his treasures under a half obelisk, but I mean that made no sense in Waterdeep. But maybe we can find it around here, and then we can find the thing that's gonna help us with the Yuanti, and then we can figure out what to do about Lich Lady. One step at a time. Oh, I drank too much.
Can I pile on this? Does anyone know why the fuck she was asking me about my parents?
Presumably, she's very knowledgeable. Liches have usually been around for a long time. I mean, it depends on when they became a lich.
And she was an elf too, so
I know that was Puck, but I feel like Reggie just ran up behind. It was just like, oh yeah,
Reggie's like, oh yeah, and she was an elf too. Elves live super long, and they stay hot forever.
I know so many people who are this person.
Yeah, right.
Hey guys, I'm part of this.
He's just throwing his arms. So what are we doing?
Is this actually happening now?
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
You were the guy that kidnapped Penn?
He's nice. He's got to figure some stuff out. You got to stop being bad. That was mean.
Reggie,
That's not cool.
Reggie goes over, puts his hand up on a wall again. Reggie's gone down a dark hole. The old Reggie's still in there. And I'm ready to begin my road to redemption.
Yeah,
I think it's time to come back from the brink.
Maybe we introduce him to Team Growl.
Are we literally going to turn every mild villain into our B team? Is that what we're doing?
Yes.
Reggie, you have nothing to redeem yourself for. We're we're very responsible for what happened to you. Not so much them, but me and the others. So like, I got you covered. Just turn around, walk away. In 4 days, I'll find you. Everything's fine. Don't do anything fucking stupid. Can you do that? No monologue. Yes or no?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, go away. No monologue.
You guys don't want to hang out some more? Or?
No, you're going to die if you do. Just go away.
Wait. First, before you go, do you know of any half obelisks in
Oh, there's a bunch of broken obelisks in Old Town.
Old Town? Great. Thanks.
Yeah, we gotta go back to town. Okay.
And luckily, I'm an expert at all the traps, so you got to take me.
All right. Reggie's Rippers, ride out. I mean, Motor Smasher. And he rides away.
E3, do you need to go and get something from town?
I mean, if the under one of these like obelisks is the thing that my grandpa had, then that would be super useful.
Are you comfortable going alone? Because we're like, buddy system. Yes, you're right. I was wrong. Yes, that was all my fault. I should have went with Penn.
It's okay. I mean, I let Penn go off by himself too, so you know.
There's no let. I didn't ask for this.
I'm kind of ignoring you.
I was the victim here.
I hold out the broom and the compass to Kithri, and I'm like, "Do you need to go find something?"
Does the compass work if I don't know what I'm looking for?
I don't know if you take like 30 minutes, you can find out. Or like, I don't know if you sleep tonight. I don't know how it works. It just started working for me one day. So like, if you want to do that, they're yours.
Well, you keep the broom. That's yours. But I will temporarily borrow the compass and return it when I'm done.
And can I lend your compass to Kithri?
Thank you. I was like, what? Yes.
This is mine now.
Team compass.
While you guys discuss what you need to do in the darkness at the forest tree line, reptilian eyes watch. And the network of Yuan T buzzes with new information of 4 strangers. And we're going to take a break right there.
I thought you were going to say it was a half dragon, and I was going to ask if his breath smelled like shit.
He's on the other side of the world.
Man, I gotta tell you, I don't miss those days, all right, of hanging around with that crowd. But as they see the Avenger, that kind of makes me nostalgic for, when we used to go about harvesting souls for our unholy acts. But when I get nostalgic for old friends, sometimes I give them a call and we pop over to Hero Forge and together make little miniature versions of each other. It's great fun. I highly recommend giving it a try. That's a big thanks to our sponsors, HeroForge.com, and we'll be back in about 20 minutes. All right, welcome back, adventurers. Once again, if you happen to see Larchmont St. Larch, please let us know in our Discord. We're just worried about him, making sure we can figure out what happened to him, especially now knowing Avandra's back and about. So let's see what our Warlocks do with this newfound information.
Welcome back to Too Many Warlocks. When last we left our heroes, they got in a fight with friggin' Valinger Shadowmantle for some reason.
People say we never fight. I don't know what.
For
One of us.
shame.
And have been tasked now with removing the Yuan Ti presence in the city of Omu. And they have a hot tip that Kithri's grandfather's adventuring group may have stashed something of particular interest to the Yuan Ti under a half an obelisk.
If you make us get in a fight with Yuan Ti, that's really messed up for this party.
Why? They're snake people.
Yeah, and I know some things about the Yuan Ti and their resistances and their collective.
Does Penn know those things?
Is that an Arcana check? I don't know. I don't know.
Anyways,
if Penn knows.
The city of Ulm, there is that on the map somewhere? Do we know where that
Omu?
is?
No.
Okay.
Oh,
Omu is a lost city.
Right.
I wrote down the wrong thing.
And we still only got 4 days. Okay, this just got more difficult.
Oh, we can.
Kithri, can I have that compass back?
Yeah.
Long shot. Lost city of Omu.
All right. Compass points in the direction.
We're going that way. Give it back to Kithri.
With the first the obelisk. Words.
Well, I
all right.
mean,
We got to go to Old Town.
she needs to go find that. I mean, we can buddy system. I can fly. I can take you with me. These two can go. Oh, that's a bad idea. I don't know. I'm out of my league here. Jinja, what should we do?
I think we should all go back to town and have a long nap. Everybody is cuckoo bananas right now.
Yeah.
It's bad when the cookie makes more sense than the rest of us, eh?
I should probably drink lots of water tonight.
It is way past my bedtime.
before we, on the way back at some point, well, actually, I see Kithri probably struggling, and I will hit her with a lesser restoration. Maybe like right before bed, at least to keep the hangover away or something.
Oh, that's handy.
Isn't it though?
Ooh, I don't know. That's how alcoholics are made. There's no price to be paid. Just cast a spell on me, I'll be fine.
Maybe someone in the city knows where to find this other place.
We can certainly ask around. Yeah.
So I think for sure that this is where, well, now we are back in the city. Maybe now is a good time for the buddy system. You take one of these two and go get whatever it is from the obelisk, and I go back to that bar we were at earlier with the other one, and we try and find out where this lost town is.
Well,
I'd also like to go talk to this priest.
Right, you got a guy to meet at the dawn.
Yeah, it's a tembe. Apparently a lineup starts.
Penn, you said you found something about my grandpa?
Yes, before I was kidnapped. In the library. Oh, well, I just handed her the page of notes I took. I pretty much copied down, like, as much information as I could. There was a picture of him with a group of people, and Carl, believe it or not. Yes, our Carl, one and the same.
I didn't think to ask Carl.
Why would we have, though, really?
I don't know. I've been asking everybody.
I mean, that's fair. That is fair, and the one time it would have paid off. But, you know, it's fine. He was there, though, so if we ever see him again, we know. God, I'm looking through my notes for something.
My grandpa
like
always
6
said,
months ago.
you find something in the last place you look. Carl would have been the last place I would have looked.
That's technically always right, though. You stop looking because you found it. If you kept looking afterwards, never mind. It's fine.
Okay. Well, I actually, I have somewhere I need to go on the mainland, potentially to help with this, but I'd like to take Guy with me if there's no objection to that. I think Kithri and Redann would make a good team anyway.
Sure.
What do you mean by the mainland? Like the big boat ride away, like all the way from where we came?
Yeah, I'd like to make a call to home and see if they'll send our gargoyles, and then we can take a short hop, skip, and a jump fly, maybe if we get up early enough in the morning.
Well, it's like the middle of the night.
Somebody's up at home. Somebody's awake there always.
4 days? Can this wait 4 days?
Yeah, we can't wait time. We got to go, like, boom, boom.
I think it would be beneficial for this, especially since we're dealing with so many undead right now.
How we are dealing with the undead. We're dealing with the snake people, aren't we?
Are we gonna do this? Are we actually gonna do this for this woman, this lich? Are we gonna?
Do you want to be owned the rest of all the time by a lich lady?
No, but I also
then we should probably do this, eh?
We can't just make people leave. We're not, you know, we're not.
It's a temple to a evil thing, Penn. We make them leave. We pour the holy water all over everything. And we let the bitch lich move in, eh? Imagine how happy she is when the whole place is blessed, eh?
Can I do an Arcana check to see if that would really be a problem for her? Because I feel like even sacred ground for a lich, if they know what they're doing, wouldn't be an issue.
I was thinking of holy water from Pelor, the god of light. He's the most common god here. It wouldn't be hard to find, right? I think it was my plan.
I don't know, Puck. Do I need to make a check, or is it just nah?
Make a check.
All right. Oh.
She definitely wouldn't like it.
Mm-hmm.
She could likely find a way around it with time, but she's not going to love it.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I'd still like to go get this, and I think that I can probably wrap it up before y'all are done finding your grandfather's Lockbox. Stash.
Stash is probably more his style.
At the most, I think it would take a day.
But 4 days. We don't know where this place is.
By the time we get back to the port, is it like you said middle of the night? Is it like bars closed the middle of the night? Like,
yeah.
Yeah, nothing's happening till morning.
Yeah. You guys could still get in place at the inn, but you're...
Yeah. We need to sleep and then we need to move, eh? We need to get the information first thing. How long it's going to take? What do you want to do? Send a message that says send the gargoyle?
Yeah, just through the sending stones to MT1. I don't know if he sleeps anyway.
How long it would take them to fly here?
Is there a math check?
Are they small enough to go through the bag opening?
They've got to be at least as big as we are, so I kind of doubt it.
Not quite.
Worth a try.
Yeah.
But I don't know what I imagine it would not take that long. They're flying, so. Oh, I can cast fly.
You don't need to contact MT1. You got the control rod, right? You turn it to orange, they come to you. That's how it works, eh?
From that far away?
I don't know. Turn the thing till it's orange and wait.
Yeah,
All right.
I guess I turn it.
All right. Turn it to orange.
It was 3 orange lights, if I remember.
Yeah.
Well, you guys, I can just go really high and fly. I can go find the city, find out how far it is, and come back.
We can also just ask her. I have sending. I can contact her and just say, where is the temple that you want us to take? This is technically an investment of her time, even if it's on us. She knows where it is.
It's your choice.
Okay, go. We're walking. Go. I bet you she don't sleep. Eh?
Oh, and so, yeah, I guess I'll cast sending on the Lich Queen.
Opening your mind to a third Lich?
Hey, you told me to.
Don't listen to Guy. You should know that by halfway through the second season. Never take Guy's advice.
Man, you flip-flop a lot.
Yes. You chaos, right? You understand that it's...
Which is why I take your advice when it's convenient. Like now.
You are remarkably bold.
Thank you.
It was not a compliment.
Well, this is a difficult time for everyone. I just wanted to...
I imagine for you most of all.
Definitely. There are so many emotions. Do you still have emotions? I'm off track. Anyway, to save time in the interest of getting this done for you faster, or, whatever, can you please direct us to where this lost city is that I'm sure you definitely know where it is?
It is near the center of the jungle. However, the spirits of the trickster gods will attempt to obscure it from you.
Okay. We have a set of magic eyes. We'll make it work.
My undead will keep their distance. For now. But the moment your time is up, is when their restraint ends. The creatures of this jungle are formidable in life. Take care.
You too. I'll talk to you later. And as soon as I'm out, I'm like, thanks, I can't handle undead. Can you believe this lady? It's like she doesn't even know who I am.
Oh, boy.
Well, you find out where this thing is?
Yes, it's near the center of the jungle, so I'm going to say probably the very center of Cholt as a whole. Especially this, if he's got a map in his hand, I point to the middle of the yellowed out area.
Redann's got the compass? And it
Oh yeah,
pointed-
why were we worried about finding it? He's got the compass. Either way, it's somewhere in here. With between the compass and that, it is obscured though by trickster gods, something like that. So we'll probably have to use Kithri to see it. You know, maybe initially.
Use Kithri to see it. That's just, okay.
She's got the magic eyes. Hi.
A
Yes.
trickster god, and you think you're going to need help from, no offense, but from her? Who's the one who has 2 trickster gods? Two, Penn? 2?
Yeah, but did they work together? Like, you
No,
saw me and other
That is what makes them
necromancers,
ever
that
so
didn't go
dangerous,
well.
eh? They are twice as dangerous because they don't even know what the other one is doing, eh?
Super inefficient, but I guess that's the point.
Yeah, trapped between mayhem and chaos, eh? Wah!
Sounds like us. We never know what we're doing.
So
It's not
welcome.
let's change that now. If the gargoyles get here by the morning, I want to go with Guy and pick up a shield that we heard about a long time ago that I think is going to be a pretty good investment for what we're doing.
Wait, that shield that we don't know where exactly it is?
We were
And,
told where it was. It was in a battlefield, and there's a family nearby that know.
We have to go to the family, find out where the battlefield was, go to the battlefield, find the shield somewhere on the battlefield, get back here.
One day tops. I guarantee it.
The journey itself could take up all of your days.
Oh,
It's on the other side of the world.
Don't ruin this for me.
Not to
I'm
mention,
sorry.
wasn't that shield something against the undead?
Yes, that's kind of the point.
We're not fighting the undead. We are supposed to be chasing out the snakes, eh?
We're gonna have to at some point. I'm just letting you know.
At
There-
some
That's a
point, but in
problem
the
for
next 4
future
days,
And if we're like talking about magical items that we need to get, I've got 3 items that Cyric wants that I don't want him to have, so I should probably go get those too. So can we just like add that to the list and just focus on the now?
It rolls through the jungle. It's getting pretty long, y'all.
Just rolls out. All right. So eventually you guys make it back to Port Nyanzaru. There's still enough time to get a bit of a rest, maybe get some spell slots back.
Okay, so I'm going to the church to wait for this dude.
Okay.
Is there anyone coming with me? I'm fine on my own.
I will.
I'll just like hang out 100 feet in the air and wait.
I'll go with Redann and just like curl up on the like steps of the church and just be like, "Wake me when they get here."
Done.
All right. Everybody else, you going to the inn? Penn, Guy?
I mean, yeah. I have nowhere else
that's
to
all
go.
Guy wants is to go to the inn and sleep, yeah.
All right. So the night is uneventful, and eventually morning comes. We'll do Redann and Kithri first here. It opens up, and they're granting audiences.
Kithri, it's time.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Great. Cool.
Do you want to ride on my shoulders?
Sure. I'm so
And,
tall.
Grandfather Zatembe, he's a dark-skinned, he's very warm man when you meet him. He's Ubtal's blessings upon you. What
Same
can
to
I
you.
help you with?
I have a couple quick questions.
Of course,
Jinja,
if there's
Jinja,
knowledge to be shared.
Jinja, come here.
Yes, sir.
Pops onto my hand. I'm like, this is my best friend. He's a construct. And I kind of messed with him and made him my best friend. And I want to know if there's any way that I can take that out of him and let him be free to make his own decisions.
That is very unusual. And he takes a look at Jinja. Says, may I take a closer look at your friend?
Absolutely. Jinja, give me your shiv.
Okay. And he examines him closely. Says, this creature, he has the closest semblance of life that I could possibly imagine he could. If you would like him to gain true sentience and independence, I believe you would have to talk to the ones who made him.
You know who that is? How I could find that information?
I don't believe you are of this world, are you? And Jinja says, nope, I come from very far away. Kingdom of Eldraine. I've never heard of this place. Do you know how to get there? I went through this whoosh swirly portal just when I was about to complete my mission. And then I was still trying to complete the mission. And then my best buddy Redann found me. And now I have a new mission that I like very much. I see. Do you have any familiarity with these processes? To travel to other worlds? He's asking you, Redann.
Nope.
I wish I could be more of help to you, my friend, but my knowledge is very earthly.
I appreciate everything you've done. That was more information than I had coming in. Can I ask you one more question?
Of course.
Who would I talk to about having... Is there a way to have a memory taken away from me? A series of memories, time, something?
There are many that mess with memories. All manner of psionic creatures. The Quetzal.
I don't know what that is.
There is a legend. Deep in the forest, deep in the jungles. Old ruin. In this ruin, a beautiful winged serpent. Ageless, with knowledge beyond any mortal being's comprehension. In matters of the mind. It is known as a Quetzal. This one's name is Eternal Wing. Few have seen him, even fewer have been able to ask a question. Perhaps he can give you the answers you seek.
And I am coming to you whenever I need help. Can I do anything for you in return? Like, this was so much.
Ubtao appreciates any offerings that you have.
Like gold?
Some gold. He shows you that they have like an area of offerings for Ubtao. A lot of the offerings are amulets with pictures of mazes on them.
Oh, God damn it. I'll pull out the amulet that I got for... yeah, for Calazar and put it there.
Okay. All right. Ubtao's blessings upon you.
Thank you very much.
Did you have any other questions? What brought you a little friend?
I actually had a question. Do you know anything about the lost city of Umu?
Ah, yes. The Deskirth. The Demi-Lich Sararak set up camp in Umu many years ago. He was working on a ritual for the soul monger, diverting the souls of the recently deceased and those who had been resurrected to feed into this kind of infant god that he was trying to create. Luckily, he was thwarted by adventurers like yourselves.
Would those adventures happen to include an Aaron tea leaf?
Ah, no. But I have heard of the adventures of the broken leaf, or the reading leaves. They are they're a bit legendary around here.
Yeah.
No, this was after their time, I'm afraid.
Thanks.
No problem. Happy to help.
Can I ask one more question?
Of course.
Can you do anything to like help me grow a tail or something?
That is beyond my power, I'm afraid, my friend.
Damn it.
But
Thank
there
you.
are all manner of strange magics. Beware the trickster gods. And try to obtain Ubtau's favor. He will watch over you in this place. This is his land.
Thank you very much. And I do the best little curtsy I can and I walk away.
All right. So, Penn and Guy, when you guys awaken, you're getting a message from the Sending Stones, from the keep. Hello.
Are we together? Like at the breakfast table?
I imagine you have separate rooms, so whoever's got the stone, and then it goes from.
Yeah, you probably want to have a separate room. So.
Okay, wait. Let's get on conference call. Even though we've all got separate stones, I'd rather do this at first. I run down to Guy's room.
Some tabaxi girls run out.
I imagine they run by and I went, yeah, here in my mouth. Yeah. And then I walk in.
You had catch fever. Okay.
Guy follows him out in the hallway with a razor. No.
What's happening? Anyway, hi, Guy. Put your pants on. We've got a call.
What? Okay, yeah, for sure. Well, who's this, eh? Oh, it's on vibrate. Wait a minute.
It is MT1.
Hi.
Hello. Miss fucking Knot had asked that I contact you. They wanted me to report that they encountered a similar situation to your own, and asked that we check the young girl that you had sent us for enchantments, as the one that they found had an enchantment placed upon her. We were discreet in our investigation, and we did discover that, in fact, there was an enchantment on the girl. The enchantment makes the girl attractive to dragons, like a lure. We were able to remove it.
Can you tell who put it on there?
No, I wasn't able to discern that.
How we find that out, eh?
It is difficult to say.
Because that's worse than slavery, eh? That's making someone a victim on purpose.
It is disconcerting. However, Miss Falcon Knot also had questions about the girl's stories. So she has sent Miss Sharp to investigate the hometowns.
And I look at Yi, and I'm just like, I don't know if we can. I don't know what to do about this right now. This is.
You said you have removed the enchantment, eh?
Yes, we have. And I understand Miss fucking Knot is on her way to Elturel to have the enchantment removed from the girl that they found.
Well, I mean, we might not know for sure, but we got a pretty goddamn good idea who did that, eh?
I trust you will be able to track them down. Alternatively,
in about 4 days, eh?
I do have good news. Our teleportation network is nearly fully operational, and I can send the necessary components over to set up a new waypoint.
In Scholl?
Is that where you are?
Yeah. We should probably tell them what's going on. I look at Guy.
But that we agreed to help Lich so she don't smear us into paste, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, go.
Can't believe I'm saying this, but for once I wish Gilberto was here. Yeah, and I just tell him to let not everyone at the keep, but you know, the people that need to know, including Teen Mom, just like that we're begrudgingly involved with Lady Valendra's shadow mantle, and that if we don't work with her, that we'd be dead. So we're trying to figure out a way around the situation. That it'll be at least 4 days before up to 4 days.
There is no try. There is only some way that we will figure out to make it as miserable for her as possible to do at this time, to hold her attention while she look away so we can get really miserable up behind her when she's not looking.
I understand.
This 4 days is only the beginning. Eh?
I will report everything. Best of luck. Also, your gargoyles left last night.
We called them. Hopefully they'll get here soon.
I had hoped that was the case. I had sent Windsong out to chase them, but he had some protests.
How will the components make their way here for the teleportation circle?
I can transfer them through your bag.
Oh, I forgot that's the thing. Perfect. Thank you.
Is there anything else you require?
Not at the moment.
Yeah, you know anything about the lost city of or Wanties in said lost city, or a tomb of dead things used to belong to one demi-lich and now another demi-lich wants it? You know any about those things, eh?
The Yuan Ti are an ancient race of lizard folk. Reptilian, snake-like features. They are excellent assassins and spies. They are dangerous and not to be taken lightly. The lost city of Omu was found in a group of adventurers to defeat a being called the Soulmonger. The demi-lich Sararak had taken camp there.
So this one T, you know about the one in particular is named Raznis or something like that, eh?
Raznisi.
Raznisi, that's the one, eh?
Raznisi was betrayed by Sararak at the time of the Soulmonger. He is a Yuan Ti leader. He was cast out after he had fallen out of favor with the patron deity of Cholt, Ubtao.
So he is against Sararak and Ubtao?
Yes.
Look over at Penn. Like, this make things a little more complicated, eh? They're asking us to run the good guys out? Not bad
Oobtao
guys
is a
chasing
good
bad
deity.
guys.
Oobtao is a good deity. And Draznisi was allied with the Sararak until the Sararak betrayed him.
Okay, so maybe I take most of that back.
We've got a lot to figure out.
In no time, eh? We don't even know how long it's going to take to get to this place. Eh? Well, let's go help Kithri find this item. Eh?
One more thing. Do either of you know of someone by the name of Marcus Phoenix?
Normally, this wouldn't be a question we have to ask, but I saw last night, so do we?
Nope. You guys don't remember him.
What about Handy? Handy has to remember. Handy sucked him. He got all that necrotic energy out of him. Remember?
Yeah, no, look, I mean, that's a thing that you might remember happening as a player.
Yeah, exactly. Guy's greatest moment of joy was watching Marcus Phoenix get flung off the Black Cherry after being thrown out of Black Cherry's bed, but it's gone. Damn it.
No, I don't recognize that name. Should we be concerned?
No, it was mentioned by Lady Facken Nod.
Probably some cleric.
Well, I mean, if he's a phoenix, he just have to wait, right? Watch the fire.
I suppose so. Good luck on your journey.
Thank you.
I will send the necessary components to set up a waypoint. Please ensure that you set it up in an area that will remain in control of the Avalon Knights Academy.
Yeah. Now we need to rent a place.
Here, there's a nice tomb nearby.
All right.
That's all I need.
Now, what are you guys doing?
The only other thing I'm doing is going to find a temple of Pelor.
Okay. That doesn't take... Actually, is there a temple of Pelor here?
Ooh.
Actually, there isn't. Most of it is Oobtao.
Okay.
It's
God of
Oobtao.
Light.
There is a temple of Gond,
Okay.
and there is a temple of Tymora. So your choices are Oobtao, Gond, and Tymora.
Oh, we have an amulet for Tymora.
Pardon my deitical ignorance, but are any of those light gods?
Tymora is the goddess of luck. Gond is the god of invention. And Oobtao is every deity's best friend. He is basically the patron deity of Chult. He is known as the father of dinosaurs. He's the deity that is credited with the creation of the peninsula of Chult. So this is kind of his territory, and there's like a celestial agreement that people don't horn in on his territory.
And we might not actually have that amulet of Tamara because it was in the cart. So.
We had to have salvaged it.
I mean, you guys would have had to have taken that part. But while you go looking for a temple, I'm just going to pop over.
I'll go looking for the local temple then.
Yeah. There's lots of places to get holy water, I'm sure.
Yep. I need somebody with one of the bags of holding to come with me because I'm buying all of it on the account and putting it in the bag by the gallon as much as I can get.
Kithri and Redann, where are you guys going after?
Have anywhere to go? Anywhere else to go, Kithri?
Oh, well, over to Old Town and check out those obelisks.
Hey, do you want to do that together, or do you want to wait for the others?
Oh, we can head over there and just ask them to meet us there.
Let's do it.
Kithri Redann trip.
Kithri Redann trip. So Old Town is basically made up of a bunch of like tents and longhouses kind of set up. You can tell it's a much poorer community than what you've seen in the rest of the city. But people seem nice there, and there are some ruins in this area of an older city that perhaps Port Nyanzaru was built on top of. And so there's a number of different scattered obelisks. Now, Kithri, what you notice from your height is that there are very few, there's only about 3 of them, about 3 obelisks that are about halfling size.
I will go check out the first one, and I'm gonna look for any kind of markings that stand out, and then after that I'll also look at it with Eldritch sight.
All right. The first one, nothing particular stands out on it.
Okay, I will do the same on the second one.
On the second one, there is something carved into it in halfling.
Cool. What does it say?
It says, "Let's go bowling."
What does that say?
It says, "Let's go bowling."
What's bowling?
Oh, you didn't come up with us when we went bowling.
No.
Neverwinter. Do I have anything? Let's go bowling. Let's go bowling. I'm gonna like try and find a rock or something that's fairly round, and
All right.
stand a little ways back from the stone and just like roll it towards the stone.
You roll the rock up towards the stone, and it pushes into a side of it, and the obelisk tips over, revealing a chasm underneath.
Holy shit, you're strong. Why'd you never tell me this?
That's yeah, you know, it's that halfling strength. just running up to it and looking in.
You look in, and there is a small box that says tea leaf.
I mean, it's got my name on it, so it must be mine. I'm gonna take it out and open it up.
All right, you open it up. Inside, there is a staff that is pitch black and has this horrific serpent's head on the end of it. And it appears to just be the top of a staff. It's missing the bottom piece. And inside there are 2 notes.
Okay, I'm gonna open one of the notes.
To my little adventurer. My good friend Carl tells me that we should leave this behind for you. He also says that you apparently grow up to be quite the little adventurer. And, well, Carl knows all kinds of things that I can't imagine, so I'm inclined to believe him. I can't imagine what things look like when you're reading this. but I'm told that this was our last adventure. And I think I'm okay with that. I have a ton of great stories to take home to you. Come to think of it, I haven't even really met you yet. But I can't wait to tell you all of them. Take this and go to Omu. You'll find the other pieces there. I saved them for you. Carl was a big help. He said you were so kind to him, and I couldn't be prouder. So, take care, my little leaf. And I hope you tell me about all your grand adventures.
I'm gonna fold the note up and like carefully put it in my pocket.
The next note is from Carl. Hi, bowling buddy. I've only got a little while to write this. I'm lucid again. Your dad's really great. I met him like my third jump after I ran into you guys, and I recognized the last name. So I kind of got some insider knowledge. And I got an understanding that you guys are going to need this staff. Your grandpa had a great plan and set everything up for us. But there's also something else I'm going to need you to do when you find it. I'm doing what I can to help you guys. But something big is coming ahead. And then there's a list of instructions. We're going to stop the game there today.
Oh.
Wow.
This is why
Feels
I'm
trip.
Don't mess with chronomancy unless you're incredibly lucky. So it's kind of a halfling only magic in my book. But thank you all for joining us for this week's wonderful episode of Too Many Warlocks. One more time, please support our sponsors, Hero Forge. If you're in need of some custom minis, it's the way to go. Also, keep an eye out for a show that these folks have been putting out on YouTube, where they go into Hero Forge and make some interesting characters. I believe on Wednesday we're going to see Penn in all of his
Thursday.
curvaceous glory, if I remember correctly. And
Oh, no, the other one. Yeah.
well, you know, there's a few different
Yeah, we'll see
versions
Penn a
before
lot over the next few days.
before you get it quite right. Oh yes. And also once again, if you see Larch, just let him know we're looking for him and report back in the Discord. Puck, take us home.
Thank you so much for watching us today. Be sure to give us those follows. Follows are free. We appreciate everything that we get from you guys. Check out our sponsor, Hero Forge. They've been incredible for us, and they signed us up as the kind of the new kid on the block around here, and we just love them. Still support us for a Gen Con run, still get merch, and you can still sign up for our Patreon. We got a bunch of different tiers. You can get access to our Minecraft server at one of them. You get a lot of bonus content, and at the top tier, you get in a game with me once per month, and I can mess with you guys. We're having a lot of fun with it, and occasionally these fine people here show up as well. So I'm a very lucky dungeon master. And I get to play every week with these incredible people who are all content creators in their own right. And I like to take a moment at the end of the show to let them talk about the things that they're doing. Go.
First, I've been waiting for that letter for, is it 14 months now? And I still wasn't ready. Nicely done. Wow. Yeah, so from there, tomorrow night we're doing Deadlands. Again, they are now in the city of Lost Angels finally, and have discovered what Hollywood bound really means. And then on Thursdays over on my channel, Dirty 20 Gaming, after you guys come and watch Guru and Willow and the other two whose names temporarily escape me on Thursday for the end of Unknightly Practices.
Unknightly Partners.
Partners. I knew it started with a P.
Epic conclusion. Then we're
I
going to
didn't know what
you.
AKAA stood for the first 8 months I was here. So come and watch that after you watch these guys on Thursday night. And that's it for me. That was amazing, Buck. Thank you.
No problem.
Yeah. Thank you for all the tears. I'll jump in next. I make YouTube videos with my partner Ryan. You can check us out at youtube.com/roll4initiative. And we've got a video up from last week that is our review of Tales from the Loop. So if you've been watching the new Amazon series and are interested in checking that out, you can go over there. And tomorrow morning, there will be a new video up where I review a new character journal. So new format.
Fancy. Can't wait.
I guess I'll jump in there then. I'm lucky that I get to work with our team doing YouTube stuff here, along with Sarah and John. Make sure you go check out all our previous episodes, previous uploads, everything. But I really want to harp on the Hero Forge stuff because it's hilarious. It was one of the funniest things I've gotten to do in a long time. So, the Redann one's already out. If you want to see us put Redann on a broom, it goes well and poorly in different ways. I'm sure you'll figure that out.
It was a process.
It was pretty good.
That was wonderful to enjoy.
I think I might be paraphrasing, but it was something like, "Why is it letting me do this?"
Yes, that's exactly
It
what
was the
said.
sentence that really stuck with me.
Not untrue.
So go check that out. Wednesday, we've got the Penn right. There's a hilarious part where Sean says "ooh woo." That made me laugh for days. But go check that out.
Oh yeah, no, you get to see what Cookie sounds like pretending to be Penn in that video, so it's going to be great.
It was wonderful. So go check out our YouTube. If you want to see more from just me, the recent stuff I've done on YouTube is if you actually go check out Sarah's channel, Nerd Narrative, one word. I was actually playing a Total Reliable Delivery Service with her on stream, and that. Another just crazy, weird game, but it was a lot of fun. So go give her some love.
All right. Again, thank you so much for joining us today. We really tugged on those tears at the end of the episode. And I mean, that's it for today. So tune in tomorrow for Deadlands. And thanks for watching. Check us out on Discord. Give us those follows. Check us out on Twitter and all that kind of fun stuff. And until next time, class dismissed.
Here while I sing, so shut the hell up and sit down. It's not a guitar or a banjo or uke, a dulcian and oud or a zither. It's a Renaissance lute and